Hey everybody. Well, this is a little reminder for some of those people out there in this world that think that life revolves around them. Well, when you think life only revolves around you, and then someday when you're alone and there's nobody out there for you, just remember, life doesn't really revolve around you, because when you treated somebody else or a bunch of people like crap, nobody's ever going to be there for you, because you're not really all that. Life is about caring and being positive and being there for each other. It's not about being selfish. Sorry about that. I was out in this. Now it's finally snowing. Oh my god! But it's not. It's not a whiteout. But no, seriously. We'll get to that on another video. No, seriously. Yeah. Life does not revolve around those who think it does revolve around them. The world does not revolve around a person that those people think that it does revolve around them. Let me take my readers off. Yes, my readers. And like I said, there are those people out there that seriously think that life revolves around them. And it's really seriously sad. And I have to pity those people that think that life revolves around them. I have to take pity on them. Where's their soul at? Where's their soul going to be later in life? Where's their soul going to be on judgment? I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person, an open-minded person, but where's their soul going to be at when it comes time to be judged? Where's your soul going? Is your soul going to the bright, shiny place? Or is your soul going to purgatory? You need to think about that. Seriously, you have to think about that. Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. But yeah, seriously, put a thought into that. Because there are a lot of people out there in life that seem to think that, it's only them, it's only them, it's only them. There are a lot of us out here that think about other people, and we put a lot of thought into what we do for them. I don't know if I want to keep this scarf or if I plan on giving it away. I don't know. It's quite cozy. I don't really know if it's my color. I don't know if the red brings out like red in my face. I think it does because of the undertones of my skin. But, that's always my thought. Like, always give to other people. Because I don't think of myself. I really don't. I never have. Even when I was a kid, I've always thought about, what can I do for somebody else? What can I do for somebody else? What can I do for somebody else? Like, if the neighbor didn't feel good, I would go check on him. Even when I was a little kid, I had elderly neighbors, I would go check on them. My elderly black neighbors, I would always go check on them. Oh my God, that's where I always hung out. Always hang out. Always hung out at my black neighbor's house. Always hung out there. That was played with their kids. Always hanging out there. Always had fun. Mrs. Walker was really cool. Always had fun hanging out there. Her husband Elijah was really cool. Bless him for being on the other side. But maybe one of these days he'll finally get a headstone. He's in the corner of a cemetery, but maybe one of these days Elijah Walker will get a headstone. Bless him for being such a thoughtful person, for taking in children that weren't his. See, that's what I'm saying. He's not one of those, people that thought that the world revolved around him. Very thoughtful person, That's why I'm saying, he was like an angel. Took in a woman and her children. And they lived, and their house was basically like a shack. But it's basically like a historical house in a little town that I semi-grew up in. But, like I said, going back to that, realistically, people that go out and purposely go out of their way to break other people's things, other people's possessions, throw away other people's possessions, go out of their way to hurt other people. Where's your soul going at the end of everything? Where's your soul gonna go at the end of everything? Well, it's not gonna go to a good place, that's for sure. At the end of everything, you have to answer to judgment. That's just how it goes. You have to answer to judgment. There's plenty of people out there that say, oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm a Christian. But you know what? There's plenty of people out there that say that just do the dirtiest deeds possible. And I know a lot of them that do the dirtiest deeds possible. They leave their families on the street instead of taking them in. They just put them to the street instead of taking them in. They leave a load of bills on their family members instead of paying them. They just leave it off on a family member that doesn't have a lot of money. Instead of paying it. But in the end, you're going to be judged. Instead of me thinking you're all that. And yes, I can make those facial expressions. But seriously, think about that. And, and I'm only saying this because, I've been through a lot in my life. Never once have I ever reached out to hurt anybody. Never once have I ever reached out to hurt anybody. As many times as I've been hurt. When I was a little girl and was in a wheelchair. Yes, I was even in a wheelchair when I was a little girl. And people tried to kill me when I was in my wheelchair by pushing me down, trying to push me down a flight of steps just if I get up or die. Never once did I try to hurt those people. People tried to assault me sexually. Never once did I try to hurt those people. My biker friends wanted to go after them. When somebody physically assaulted me, my Italian mafia friends wanted to go after that person, break that person's leg. And they're like, let me break that person's legs and toss them in the water. And I'm like, no, you don't have to go to those extremes. They're like, why not just let us do it? And I'm like, nah, you don't have to go to those extremes. I'm like, just ban him from your deli. They banned him from the deli. He still kept coming back, but they chased him off. They were seriously gonna bust some kneecaps, I'll tell you that. Dang. Because the guy thought he was all that and putting his hands on a woman that was, hanging at a deli with Italian mafia guys. That he didn't know that those Italian guys at that deli were mafia. I knew it. I know it for reasons. I just can't tell you that. Yeah, you just have to be nice to other people. You can't just go out there and be rude. You can't go out there and be thinking you're all that. You can't. No, you just can't. Like I said, just think about this. If you're going out there, you're being rude. You're going out there, you're thinking you're all that. You're thinking, everything is you, everything is you, everything is you. Well, think about this later. Like I said, where does your soul go later? Where does your soul go later? Think about that. Where does your soul go later? Where does your soul go later? Your soul is not going to a good place, and that is a fact. That is a fact. Sorry about my thumb getting in the way. That is a fact. How do you want to know that I know this? I've been on the other side 4 times. That's how I know. My ex-husband tried to kill me. Karma has got him. Karma already went after him. That's why he's going blind in one eye. He's getting his karma. You don't think karma goes after people that think that the world revolves around them? Like, my ex-husband tried to kill me. He's going blind in one eye. He tried to even burn my face. It backfired, and that's part of the reason why he's going blind in one eye. Don't think that if you go to hurt another person that something like that won't happen to you. Think about that. When you go to hurt another person like that, it could backfire in an instant and get you back, just like that. So my message is, be careful what you do. Karma can come right back on you in an instant. So, with that said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed, and be careful what you do. Because those of you that are wicked, karma gets you back when you least expect it.